reached out informally to women. We would invite them to our home. We would counsel them. We would take them in. We drove them over to pro-life centers. I went through the childbirth classes with women. I held their hands as they gave birth. It was a privilege to be a part of bringing new life into the world. It was a privilege to be a part of pouring ourselves out for these women. And later on, when my husband and I were in church, we saw another couple that had taken foster children into their homes. By this time, I was a tax attorney, and I was expecting baby number 4. My husband was through his PhD program. We were just finally able to realize our dream. My husband was setting up his own practice. We were starting our own business. I was expecting that baby. My dream come true was to be a happy mother at home with a big family. And when we were carrying that 4th baby, it all came together. We bought our big house in the suburbs, and I could stay home. And it was at that moment when God pricked our hearts and asked us, would we consider taking in foster children? And the Lord broke our hearts. And He broke our hearts in a very unique way. Because prior to that 4th baby, we had another baby. And when that baby came, it wasn't planned. But after a while, we got very excited about welcoming that new baby into our home. And 3 months into that pregnancy, all of a sudden, I started to have trouble. And after I began having trouble, we went to the doctor. And quite literally in the doctor's office, when he told my husband and I that our baby had died within my womb, and that that baby would not be born, at that exact moment, without being graphic, the baby was delivered. Just as the doctor told us that news. It was a profound experience. And people often say that a miscarriage is a minor thing. I'm here to tell you, a miscarriage is not a minor thing. That is a real human being that God created. And though that baby never took a breath outside of the womb, it is every bit a human being because that child was made in the image and the likeness of a holy God. And when that baby was lost to us, it changed Marcus and I forever. We didn't see ourselves as materialistic. We didn't see ourselves as overly career-minded. But at that moment, we fell into each other's arms in our grief, and we prayed together as husband and wife, and we said to the Lord, in the midst of our tears, we said, Father, whatever number of children you give to us, that we will receive.